Welcome back to another episode of Save Our Black Men. I'm your host, Ike. You know, I'm the one to preach, not the one to punch. Save our black men. All right, it's another week. But let me not forget, if you can, hit that like and subscribe button for me. If you listening, Apple, Spotify, or Amazon, please share with friends, family, or enemies. We need to talk to them all. Anyway, topic for this week, our podcast title, The Art of Conflict Resolution and De-escalation for our young black men. For the ones in the back, the art of conflict resolution and de-escalation for young black men. All right, so understanding conflict, that is the $1 million question. We're going to take a deep dive into that topic, right? Because we know disputes is what destroying our community. But now we got social media disputes too. We're going to address that, right? But de-escalation and conflict resolution can save lives. And we're going to get into it. First, what is a conflict, right? It's a struggle or opposing actions or opposite actions, however you want to do it, of ideals, values, or beliefs. And in our community, we teach them as young kids to get your lick back. Don't let them do you like that. That is not cool. So let's understand conflict. Conflict is 100% a part of life. It's going to be a part of life, especially for young black men. Conflict going to be that part of life. It can be complicated or it could be simple. It's not that hard to do, right? So, when we're dealing with misunderstanding, we have to be able to talk about it. We have to be able to ease that tension and be able to come to an agreement. So the 5 approaches that I came up with, right? Now, let me give you some. There's 5 of them now. Let's go. We got, you can avoid it. You could accommodate it. It could be some competition with it. Compromise or collaboration. Our goal, regardless, is to shift from me versus you, big boy mentality, to, hey man, let's come up with a solution together so both of us can be satisfied. That's the main thing, but according to the NIJ, which is the National Institute of Justice, 60 to 70% of violent confrontations from young black men started over a verbal dispute. Just an argument that turned violent. Sad. But that's why I say sometimes school don't educate us like they need to. Because we need to know more about de-escalation and conflict resolution. Back in our day, or it might be now, you bump into somebody with a drink, you step on somebody's shoes, oh man, that can go from 0 to 100. And sometimes, a lot of times, it ends badly. So we're going to highlight why, being great at conflict resolution or de-escalation can save lives. All right. For young black men, let's go, young black men. De-escalation. Yeah. Sad days. De-escalation is 100% a survival skill. I'm going to let you know. Why? Whether you're dealing with an aggressive person just in the neighborhood, right? Or you're dealing with authority figures, right? Or just an everyday dispute. This is some ways you can help yourself. Stay calm, step back. Talk with a normal tone. Just have a conversation, right? Then you listen. Let the person say what they want to say. Then you say what you want to say. You acknowledge their emotions and show empathy, show understanding and concern, right? Use non-threatening body language. Don't try to go up there like you all big. Keep your hand like I got you. And you nod your head. Understand his point of view or her point of view. Our solution is don't force them. Don't try to make it a forceful situation. It's not going to end well. You know, one time I was outside, I was walking in the neighborhood. I guess somebody called on me or whatever. I wouldn't blame them. It was like 10:30 at night. Officers pulled up, asked me where I'm going. I stepped like this. Hey, I'm blaza. I ain't doing nothing, just taking a walk. And I said, I got my ID in my pocket. I don't have no weapons. And I looked at them. I just stayed calm. Because, deep down, you want like, why they picking with me or whatever. And I said, hey, officer, if you don't mind, what's going on? He said, well, we got a call suspicious. I said, oh, yeah, it ain't me. But I got my ID and everything, no weapon. It's right here in my pocket or whatever. So we talked about it. We both understood. They went by their business. I walked on to the house. So that's some ways you could de-escalate. So just remember, stay calm, listen, acknowledge emotions. Use non-threatening body language. Don't keep your hands up and all that. Don't just walk up to people trying to be big and bad or whatever the case might be. And don't force anything at them, okay? All right, steps to resolving conflict. The number one rule, remain calm. So let people talk. Then y'all talk about what really caused the problem. Once y'all talk about what caused the problem, have a discussion. What can we do to make the problem better? Just listen to each other. They yell, just let them yell. Let them get it out. Let them get the frustration out. Just talk about it. And have a meeting point. Once you have a meeting point and agreement, talk about that. It's okay to understand it. Talk about it. Become boys with it. Because sometimes sometimes it's just not going to end all that well. But talking about it will knock that rate down a lot. A lot of that time, we call it them moments that people just black out. And one thing I tell you, we talk about de-escalation, staying calm, acknowledging everything. You got people right now in the penitentiary that's never going to get out. They've been there a long time already. That prayed and wished they'd use de-escalation instead of blacking out. Them people go and they black out, then they hurt somebody, right? End up in prison the rest of their life. But at Save Our Black Men, we looking at a different way to handle it. And I'm going to tell you something else. When you have children, do not tell the children to get their lick back. Do not tell the children, don't let nobody talk to you like, do not tell the children any of this nonsense. Teach them this conflict resolution. Teach them this de-escalation. Teach them their customer service. Teach them what they need to understand it. So what I'm doing right now, I'm a call to action. And Save Our Black Men, we putting it out there. Teach your kids. Teach your young brothers conflict resolution, de-escalation. I know it's not going to help all, but it'll help some. Stop with this. No, man, no, you said this, you said that, and everybody on 100. Somebody got to step back and say, all right, brother, I hear you. I'm going to let you talk. And then say, when you finish, you might let me show, tell my side. Let's see if we can come up with an agreement. Because I'm going to give y'all an example right quick. When I was in college, everybody had group projects. You have them from high school and college. You're going to have a group project. Anyway, it was 5 of us. Met at the Union Hall. And 2 guys, I knew something was going on. They had beef. One think the other one lazy, the other one think one lazy. They start having an argument. And I seen the tension. And they're getting loud and loud. So, whoa. I said, brothers, listen. Y'all gonna have to step back, take a deep breath. That's all right. So I said, his name was John. John, what's up, man? Just talk to him. What you got? He had his side out. He had some stuff going at home. Had some stuff going on at home. Other stuff. So I said, all right, Don, I'm going to hear your side. I said, now y'all listen to each other. You know, when all said and done, they dapped it up. So they didn't become adversaries. They became allies. They worked together. And to this day, they friends. And guess what? If I wouldn't have been there, it could have went from up, fighting, kicked out of school. No education. Right? So that me versus you is nonsense. Let's be in this together. But I see my time is up, man. I love these subjects. I'm getting y'all that knowledge. But anyway, stay up. Stay sharp. Stay respectful. Learn this conflict resolution. Learn de-escalation. And always save our black men.